हेलो। तो आज सॉल्व करते हैं कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स। मैं रिकमेंड करूँगा कि आप अभी तक हमने जो भी वीडियोस हैं हमारी साइंस समझते हैं प्लेलिस्ट में, आप उन सबको सभी देख लें। इस वीडियो को देखने के पहले हम आज कुछ ऐसे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे जिससे आपको अभी तक जो भी कॉन्सेप्ट्स कवर हुए हैं उन्हें और अच्छी तरीके से समझने में हेल्प मिलेगी। So let's start by revising some of the formulas that we have seen so far. So potential energy, especially gravitational potential energy is that we are talking about, would be m g h. M is mass of object, g is acceleration due to gravity, and h is the height. Kinetic energy is half mv square, whereas v is the velocity, m is the mass. Velocity is equals to u plus at, whereas v is the final velocity, u is initial velocity plus acceleration into time. Acceleration we know is delta v by delta t, that is change in velocity divided by change in time. Force is equals to mass into acceleration, and work is force into displacement. You can call it, you can keep it d as well. So this is just a quick revision of all the equations that we have seen. Let's get into problems. So the first problem says that you serve a volleyball with a mass of 2.1 kilogram. The ball leaves your hand at 30 meter per second. The ball has dash energy and calculate it. Now that we know that the ball is sort of moving, it has left the hand and it is moving towards sort of a destination. It's moving on the floor. Now since the ball is moving, we know that it will have a kinetic energy. So it will have kinetic energy. Now we know that m is equals to 2.1 kilogram, v is equals to 30 meter per second. So kinetic energy will be half m into v square, that is half 2.1 into 30 square. So the kinetic energy will be 945 joules. Let's look at the second problem. There is a ball at the top of a tower that is 45 meter high. The ball weighs 190 Newton. Bell. The bell has which energy calculated. Now we know that the bell is at the top of the tower and it is stationary. It is at a height. That means it has gravitational potential energy. So this will be potential energy calculated. Okay. So potential energy is mgh. Now here we don't have m, we have weight. Now weight of an object is mass into g. So we have been given m into g. So here we can directly take m into g as 190 Newton and height as 45. 190 into 45. So potential energy will be 8550 joules. Now let's move to the next problem. What will be the velocity of an object of mass 10 kg just before hitting the ground after falling from a height of 60 meters? So here we know that the mass is 10 kg and height is 60 meters. There was an object at a height of 60 meters. This has some potential energy. When it started falling, this got converted into kinetic energy. This ball had an impact on the earth at sort of with the entire full of its kinetic energy. So here we'll assume that potential energy is equals to kinetic energy, since potential energy itself got converted into that kinetic energy. Because of that potential energy, the mass has that kinetic energy. So we know that potential energy is mgh, kinetic energy is half mv square. Mass and mass cancel, so that means that mass will have no impact on the velocity of the object. So that means that whatever size of an object you throw from above, it will have the same it it will have the same velocity. So velocity utni hi rahegi. So here we get gh is equals to half v square. That means v is equals to square root of 2gh. Here we know that g is 9.8 and h is 60 meter. So the answer will be sort of the calculation of this. So v becomes the square root of this. Now the next problem. A person trying to lose weight by burning fat lifts a mass of 10 kg up to a height of 1 meter 1000 times. Assume that the potential energy lost each time he lowers the mass is dissipated. How much fat will he use up considering the work done only when the weight is lifted up? Fat supplies 3.8 into 107 joule of energy per kilogram, which is converted to mechanical energy with a 20% efficiency rate. Take G as 9.8 meter per second square. Now we know that whenever the object is sort of getting lifted, it is sort of gaining some potential energy. So that potential energy will be mgh. That potential energy is gaining, so mass is 10 kilogram, g is 9.8 and h is sort of 1 meter, that is 98, and it's happening 1000 times. So total potential energy will be this into 1000, that means 98,000. Now this is the potential energy the object is sort of, the mass is gaining every time. Now we know that the energy is coming from somewhere, so that energy is coming from burning of this fat. Now that fat burns at, imagine an x amount of fat is burning, for x kilogram of fat is burning for 3.8 into 10 raised to 7 joule of energy per kilogram, into it is burning as 0.2 ka efficiency. This is x into 6 76. Now these 2 points, so 1 point, 2 point, 0.76 into 10 raised to 7. Now we know that we can convert it into 76 into 10 raised to 5. Now we know that this potential energy is equals to this energy which was consumed by burning x amount of fat. So we'll have x is equals to 98,000 divided by 76 into 10 raised to 5. This will be something around, so this will be something around 12.8 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. That means 12.8 grams of fat. So what we did basically for a revision is there was some potential energy gain, so we calculated potential energy, और फिर कुछ एनर्जी लॉस हो रही थी फैट के फॉर्म में, सो वी कैलकुलेटेड दैट, हमने दोनों को इक्वेट किया और देन वी फाउंड आउट कि कितनी एनर्जी बर्न हुई होगी. द लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज अ बॉडी ऑफ मास 5 किलोग्राम initially at rest is subjected to a force of 40 Newton. Find the kinetic energy at the end of 5 seconds. So we know that force, there is a body with a mass and it is being subjected to some force. So we know that force is equals to m into a. Here we have m which is 5, we have force which is 40 into a. So a will be 40 divided by 5, which is 8. Now find the kinetic energy at the end of 5 seconds. So we need to find, for kinetic energy we know the formula is half mv square. Now we need to find out v. V is equals to u plus a into t. Now v is velocity at the end of 5 seconds. So t is 5, acceleration we know that is 8 meter per second square, which is into 8, plus u we know was 0, the body was at rest. So v is equals to 40. So kinetic energy will be half mv square. We know that m is 5 kilogram, v is 40. Half 5 into 40 into 40. So this is 20, thus this is 100. So 40 into 100, that is 4000 joules. So kinetic energy at the end of 5 seconds would be 4000 joules. So मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आपको इन प्रॉब्लम से कुछ समझा होगा. यहाँ पर आपके सामने फार्मूलेज़ हैं और हमने देखा कि उन फार्मूलेज़ को हम किस तरह से यूटिलाइज़ कर रहे हैं और कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी को भी यूटिलाइज़ कर रहे हैं, अलग अलग तरीके के कॉन्सेप्ट्स को यूटिलाइज़ कर रहे हैं. अभी तक हमने जो कुछ सीखा हम उसे अप्लाई करके इन प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व कर पा रहे हैं. सो आज के लिए इतना ही. अगर आपके पास भी ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम है जो आपको समझने में डिफ़िकल्टी हो रही है, आप ज़रूर मुझे कमेंट में बता सकते हैं या मुझे ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं और मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि मैं उसका जवाब देने की कोशिश करूँ. अगर इसमें से भी आपको कोई ऐसा प्रॉब्लम है जो आपको अच्छे से नहीं समझा है तो आप मुझे कमेंट्स में क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें. प्लीज़ लाइक द वीडियो एज़ वेल. और अगर आपके साथ में कुछ और स्टूडेंट्स भी हैं तो उनके साथ भी शेयर करें. जितने ज़्यादा लोग साथ में पढ़ेंगे उतनी ज़्यादा ही अच्छी पढ़ाई होगी. थैंक यू.